Hello and welcome to another update video about AGIX. So AGIX did come into our support area. I think I made a video yesterday. We already reversed out of the area. It would have been a profitable trade for anybody who entered here in our trend reversal area. And now it's all about risk management. I cannot yet confirm to you if we are rallying to the upside to $1 plus or if we come down once more. At the moment, I think is pretty much divided the space. Yeah. I mean, not divided, but we're really at a key make or break point here for many cryptos because it looks like many are just doing a higher B wave or a higher X wave in the WXY so that this correction isn't yet finished. From a timing point of view, that would actually be ideal because, I mean, this wave 1 to the upside started on the 10th of March. So it took basically 5 days. In the case of this, I mean, the correction was basically taking place in 1 day here. Would have been very short. So I prefer to see a bit of a longer one. At the moment, it's taken 2 to 3 days, which would be perfect. Yeah. So one more wave down, maybe over the weekend or towards the weekly candle close. Yeah, would be ideal. Let's see, and then just to set up for higher. But the point I try to make here is trend reversal area so far worked out, like on many other cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I think there is really only bloody Bitcoin that did not touch the trend reversal area, but all of the other ones did. And I think they all reversed. Yeah, there might be the odd one. I haven't checked all charts. You know, there's only so much you can do as a human. But it's looking good. Yeah, the thing is, we don't yet have a 5-wave move up off the low. So at the moment, I'm counting that as a B wave. And until we get a 5-wave move to the upside, it can still very much come down in a C wave. At the moment, what I don't like about the current structure is, and that's why it's a bit ambiguous, it's a bit unclear, maybe for context as well, in case some people are wondering why do we get these B waves everywhere. Typically in a wave 2, and this is a wave 2 here, yeah, at least most likely, typically in a wave 2, you do not get flat patterns. Well, you do get them, but it's not that common. So the problem in the crypto space is that when one coin does something, most other coins are doing the same thing. And what is a flat pattern? A flat pattern means we have a corrective A wave. Now, normally that should be in 3 waves. You can probably construct 3 waves into this. It's not ideal though. With some coins it's clearer and some isn't. But you could argue that you see here A, B, C. Maybe the B wave was a triangle. But you get a corrective A wave. Then you get a B wave. And the problem is with a flat pattern, the B wave can go quite high. So it can misguide you in the sense that you think a low has been made in A because it reached minimum targets. You know, it came down nicely in 3 waves. And a 3-wave correction completes normally a correction. So, you know, you get this correction done. You think it's done because you reach target and you have your 3 waves. However, then you only get 3 waves up in a B wave. Sometimes it's even an overshooting B wave and it goes above the previous high and makes a new price extreme. And then the C wave comes down and just goes basically forms a double bottom or something. With the flat pattern, you don't get a very clear low. With a zigzag correction, you get one. Yeah, don't know if I have an example for a good zigzag here on the chart. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, you get A, B, C. The B wave was not too high, was good. The A wave, well, it's also not a great structure, but you can call that yeah, okay. But this is probably a zigzag. But you get a clear low. With a flat pattern, you sometimes just don't get a clear low. It might just come down in the end, make a double bottom, and then rally. It's a so-called sideways correction. And these are not very clear. And that's a bit of a problem. And that makes interpretation always difficult. Normally, they occur in a wave 4. And therefore, wave 4s are often sideways, boring. Now, if we get this in a wave 2, it would indicate that typically the wave 4 in this case should be quite sharp. And we get a clear low in the wave 4 instead. So you get that guideline of alternation. Yeah, so that the corrective patterns in the waves 2 and 4 are different. It's only a guideline, it's not a rule. But that already means we basically can expect something like that in the wave 4, which might help us with our planning. Yeah, just sort of as a guideline that you understand really. Or, you know, sort of bit of background information, why it is so hard here at the moment to yeah, to interpret this. I mean, at the moment, this is, in my opinion, still the preferred option, that we come down once more in a C wave, because the move up is currently corrective. Yeah, as you can clearly see, a lot of overlaps, no 5 waves, and the move down was impulsive, or at least it came down quite strongly, corrective, and now one more C, maybe, but either way, the thing is, as long as 34.6 cents is holding, which is the lower end of the support area, this can set up for $1 plus. When can we rule out a higher B wave? I can rule out a higher B wave above the 1.38 retracement. And that is here at 64 cents. A higher B wave can theoretically go all the way up to that level. Now we've already reacted now to the resistance level, to the 78.6 retracement. Let's see if we get rejected there and already come down. It would be an ideal time to turn around, but then it can also go higher all the way up to 64.5 cents if it has to. That's my view about AGIX. I mean, if you look at the indicators, for example, maybe just to add a little bit of information, the relevant one is the 4-hour here. We are already turning down, building negative momentum again. We start from quite a high level, so wouldn't be surprised. I mean, obviously that sort of rally started when we were quite oversold also on the relative strength index, pointed it out at the time, that also on Bitcoin, that a rally is now most likely because the RSI was quite oversold. Now we've moved up pretty much in the overbought range, and I think it's time to cool off a little bit. The 4-hour here as well, just increase in negative momentum, what we can currently see on the 4-hour chart. The 1 hour is pretty neutral, I would say. It's not very clear, it's not really decided yet. But the 4-hour, I think, could lead to a push down. But then again, they're always lagging. We need price action to confirm. What you can use as a guide as well is the trend line. Yeah, I mean, okay, there's maybe not a perfect way of drawing it in this case, but you can use it as a guide. And in my opinion, if this trend line breaks to the downside, we have a good chance that the C wave is started. C wave should be a 5-wave move, and we would expect something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get me wrong, I don't tell you that definitely the 1, 2 has already started, but it's just sort of sketching out what we could expect in a C wave. Okay, that's my update about AGIX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.